Hello, I'm Andrew, and today I'm going to review this very nice setup. Let me put the papers here. And well, look at this. Before I start talking, I show you how this thing looks like. Look at this. Beautiful. You see this? Nice. Like trapezium, like stairs. Beautiful. How these guys build it. Nice. And the brand is Acoustic Research, and we all know Acoustic Research from the speaker lines. But I never heard that Acoustic Research also made sets like these. It was also the first time I saw a set from the Acoustic Research. So it made me very curious. So I went on Google to see what this set is all about. And there I saw it. Look at this picture. Yeah, and when you see this picture, you see it have a dual mono system, so 2 travels, 4 end caps, and that's what made me decide to buy this set. And I bought this set together with these MB quad speakers. Yeah, and to be honest, I was more interested in the speakers, and well, because I blew up my Magnet 05 and I'm not very happy with the 07, they are too big for me. And well, these MB quads, I know they were good, but when I was there and I tested the thing for sound and speaker, if the speaker works, if everything from the speaker works, the speakers were good, but the sound was so bad. Muff and dull, I think. Wow. And I thought it was of the speakers, you know, because I thought it can never be the amplifier, because an amplifier with a dual mono setup, what new price was 1,000 German mark back in 1991, cannot sound bad. So it have to be the speakers. So when I came home, first thing I did, I left the speakers upstairs because I thought, okay, these are bad speakers. I was wrong, you know, and I connect this complete set and connect them to my C07 speakers. And there it was again, the same ugly sound, the muffled sound, you know, no clarity at all. The mids are, well, to be honest, let me show you what I mean. This thing just sounds like a cheap set. A cheap set. Well, I tested modern AV receivers, and you know, I am honest with my opinion always, and a lot of those receivers I don't like. Most modern AV receivers I don't like. There's only one, and that's the Denon DP or the Denon RX DP10. That's a perfect sounding modern AV receiver. Even the other AV receivers beat this amplifier, really. An amplifier what costed 1,000 German mark back in 1991. And guys, believe me, if you ever see a set like this, yeah, and you just forget the set, forget the looks, forget the specs. Because look at this. Look at this. This is the A-07, yeah? Look at this. It has 75 watts of power. Yeah, let me put the cam just straight on it so you can see I'm not lying. 75 watt, and dynamic power is even 90 watts by 8 ohms, yeah? So it uses 300 watt of power. It weighs 8.9 kilo, as you can see. But so my first thought was that the speakers were bad. Well, these speakers, these MB quad speakers, I tested them out later with another, and they sound perfect. And I probably will not sell these speakers. But this set, this set, I thought it would be a perfect sounding set. It would be Yeah, it doesn't. Well, believe me, even if you can find a set like this, and these guys ask 50 euro for it, leave the set alone. Don't take the set, it is too cheap. The sound is terrible, really terrible. And I went on Google again because I thought, well, maybe there is something broken in this amplifier, you know, and maybe it is only this amp. So I went on Google, and there it was, that small piece of info I got, that a German test magazine also had the same, well, the same thoughts I have. The sound is muffled. It is I don't know what kind. I never heard this sound in a normal, in a medium amplifier. You know, I don't even talk about high-end or expensive amplifier. I talk about a normal amplifier. You know, cheap. Amplifiers you can buy now on the second-hand market for 30, 40, 50 euro. Yeah, even those amplifiers sounds better than this one. Believe me. So I will not make this review long because this set just don't deserve a long and good review, you know. And on purpose I didn't test these MB quad speakers with this set because every speaker will sound bad with this setup. And I put them on my Magnat 07, and I already sold this set to a shop. He paid me online on my bank account, and well, tomorrow I will pack this thing in. I will be happy this thing will leave my house. And it came with, look at this, 2 remote controls, all the books, very nice. I love when things comes with books and complete with remote control. Well, the remote control doesn't work. Look at this. I put new batteries inside. You see, when I push on volume, nothing happened. Nothing happened. What's this? Nothing happened at all. You see? So I don't know what it is, and I don't care. I don't care. I don't want to spend 1 minute, 1 second to this setup, really, because this sound is so. I don't wish this sound to my biggest enemy, really. I wish not he have this sound in his house, because this sound is terrible. And it looks so nice. And the new price, can you believe it? These amps were sold for 1,000 euro. So this set, yeah, listen to this, 1,000 German mark for the amplifier, yeah? And the amplifier opens here. Yes, I put everything on flat. 1,000 for the CD. The CD player was 1,000 German mark, and the tuner was about 600. So the complete set was sold for 2,600 German mark. That was a lot of money in 1991. But it sounds like a setup from 100, well, new price, 100 German mark. Really, this thing is terrible sounding. And believe me, if you had the plan to buy this setup and you start Googling before you did the buy, and you see this movie, then you are a lucky guy, because it saved you a lot of money and a lot of headache, because this is not a set you will play longer than 1 day. Even 1 hour is too much for this sound. You will not enjoy this sound, really. It is a terrible sound. So that's why I make this review this short. And well, AR was good in the speakers. Oh, but they were so bad in their setup, the stereo setups, really. So ending this review, I hope this video will help you not to buy this set when you have plans to buy a set like this, because they are rare. This is the first time I saw a set like this on the second-hand market in the Netherlands, and well, maybe in America you will see them more often, because Acoustic Research, I think, a American brand, yeah. So maybe in the States you will see these sets more often, but believe me, stay away from them. Stay away very far from them, because really, this set, I don't know why they calculated why they were sold for 2,600 German mark back in 1991. But and the dual mono system, normally the dual mono system, because when I saw the dual mono system, well, I was convinced that this thing would sound very good because of the dual mono system, yes. And I think most of you guys, yeah, would have the same thoughts as I when you see or when you saw this dual mono system on this picture, yes, on internet. But well, dual mono system or not, this thing is really the only place what it deserves is in the trash can. And sorry for you guys who own this setup. I know you own this setup because you think you have a good sound, yeah, but believe me, for 100 euro you can buy a complete set, second hand, but sounds much better than this setup. Just throw this setup away or sell it to the next unlucky guy and buy something decent, because this set really, I don't often say that sets, yes, modern AV receivers, but modern sets like this 1991 are sounding bad, because most of the time I'm trying to buy the good stuff, yeah, and I thought this was the good stuff because of the dual mono setup, yeah, and really it's the first time I am surprised, but negative surprised, yes, and sometimes I'm positively surprised, but this time I was surprised in a negative way. So guys, thanks for watching. Put those thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. For now I say bye bye.